Rodney James here with my man Aaron Pico, featherweight stud for Bellator. Clearly, I've given up the best dressed man here at Bellator. I know we always compete for that title, but I'm just giving it up this time. I did go with the bow tie though. That's a little class. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. How you feeling, man? Looking pretty lean.
I feel good. My weight is really, really good. I'm only a few pounds over, so far so good. Just weigh in tomorrow, and then everything is smooth after that.
I feel like it's Groundhog Day. Every time I see you, every time I talk to you, it's like, here we go again. Here's another tough opponent with an excellent record, a lot of MMA accomplishments, and here you are, man, in the main event, one of the biggest fights, man. Just kicking off the year in the right way. How does that feel?
Yeah, it just feels like another day for me. I've been here so many times, so take it in stride. I've been a professional almost 2 years now, and I feel like I've come a long way. So just another day for me. I put in a lot of training. Go out there and do what I do, and that's fight.
I saw at open workouts yesterday. You're still obviously training with Team Body Shop, AJ McKee, but I heard you also mix up your training in different places as well. Tell me about some of the other places you train.
Yeah, I work with Antonio every day, but some of the sparring for this camp was done at the training lab with TJ Dillashaw, Juan Archuleta, Cub Swanson, a lot of guys that come in for the camp, so I switch it up so I can get different looks. But yeah, Antonio is still my coach, and we work every day.
Yeah, I talked to Juan earlier, man. He's got a great fight coming up, man. A lot of exciting things happening for y'all. In your last fight, of course, again, another deja vu experience. You got in there, impressive win, just phenomenal win in San Jose. So what did you learn? You always learn something about yourself when you get in there and fight. What did you learn from that last fight?
Well, what I learned is that I'm able to fight with great guys. I mean, he was a tough opponent, and I basically took away from that is if I just relax and use my skills, it will show. And like it did, that's how I like to end fights. It's by knockout.
Yeah, and you talked about getting different looks and stuff like that, and you talked about a lot of really great world-class guys that you're working with. Yeah. What are some of the things in particular, certain attributes that, or skills or different styles that you've sort of tried to really focus and hone in on in the last camp, in this camp?
Yeah, one thing about me is I always take what people say and I always see if it works for me, what does it, but I ultimately like to stay with my style. And that's a big boxer base with the wrestling, with a great wrestling background. So I think for me, just looking at different styles, but sticking to my game plan and using what I know best.
Obviously, you would never want to look past any opponent. You have a guy standing in front of you right now who's very dangerous, comes from a great camp at the MMA lab, a lot of experience. But at the same time, I'm a fan and an analyst of the sport, so I can speculate. And let's be honest here, you're on the fast track for a featherweight title shot eventually. I mean, we're talking maybe a couple fights away. You're in a co-main event right now. You've been just absolutely dominating guys that are at a high level. Yeah. You're not getting fed tomato cans. You're actually working through the ranks of this division. But your good buddy and training partner is also in that same boat. And the thing that you and AJ McKee have in common is that you just keep winning. You just keep winning.
Yeah.
Well, have y'all ever talked about it in the gym? Because it seems like the trajectory is going to lead y'all on a collision course eventually.
Yeah, he's in a good spot for a title too, and it's a valid question to ask me that. The bottom line is, I've said it before, his dad is my coach, so I have options. You know, I can do what I need to do, and whatever's best for him, he can do. So at the end of the day, I'll be in his corner helping him. If he gets a title shot, great. Me, I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time to be a champion, but of course, you'd rather be young and do it. So we'll have to see. He has options and I have options. So we'll cross that bridge when we come.
Well, as always, looking sharp and well-spoken, great attitude. Great to see you, Mr. Pico.